Welcome in, Earth Signs. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Heather with Heather's Healing, and I thought what we would do is look at each quarter of this upcoming year and get a feel for what maybe the main theme is or dominant energy that is coming through. So let's go ahead and do that. This is going to be for Earth signs, so Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. We are going to go ahead and look at the 2025 year. I'm using the Archangel Raphael healing cards. This is one of Doreen Virtue's decks. I thought this would be a good deck because 2025 is bringing through a lot of healing and closure on old wounds. So I thought this might be a fun deck to use. So let's see what's coming up for Earth signs in 2025. So let's go ahead and pull a card to look at the main theme for the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter, and just inviting in the guides and guardians of those that are watching this video, for the earth signs that are watching this video. And you can cross watch, so earth sign, sun, moon, or rising. First quarter for earth signs, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. Let's see what's coming up for earth signs. Thanks so much for being here, you guys. Okay, first quarter, consult a nutritionist. The card says, Dear Archangel Raphael, I turn my eating over to you and ask you to guide me to foods and beverages that taste good, are fulfilling, and support my ideal health and weight. So kind of typical, I think, for like the first quarter of, here, Snake, can you help us get the glare off? Maybe. Kind of typical for the first quarter, I think, of any new year. People are always so focused on health, losing weight, all of that fun stuff. So let's pull 3 clarifiers and see what else is coming up. So what I'm hearing with this for the first quarter for our earth signs, they're talking about setting a firm foundation, getting your body, giving your body, this is kind of funny. They're saying giving your body a fighting chance. They're joking around though, but they are very much wanting you to make nutrition fueling your body, basically. So it feels like for earth signs, fueling your body, eating for your body, eating for your brain too, is going to be very helpful in navigating this year. So let's go ahead and pull 2 to 3 cards and let's dive in a little deeper here. For earth signs, 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands, and 4 of Swords. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups talks about partnership. This can be all kinds of partnerships, but in this case, this feels like partnering with your body, not seeing your body as something that you are, that you need to fight against or battle against, but developing a partnership with your body, befriending your body. Realizing that this whole journey is possible because of your body, and just having a lot of gratitude for your body and making your body a priority this year as far as just getting as healthy as you possibly can. I know that anytime if we're going through a rough time, if life gets heavy, when there's lots of changes, the healthier your body is, the better you weather any storm. So partnering with your body is going to be really helpful in this upcoming year. And then especially first quarter. So it feels like this is a great way to start your year off, seeing your body as an ally and not as something that you need to battle against. Then we've got the 4 of Wands coming in. I really love this card. It's a card of celebration, connection. I think this card came up in the snake reading, the 2025 snake reading, but it's a card of celebration, happiness, joy, celebrating life, connecting with friends and family, and making connections with others a priority. It can talk about reunions, homecomings, happy gatherings, basically. So I really like this energy of um, connecting with like-minded people, and this could even be like-minded people that you are meeting at the gym or in different, I don't know, different, whether it's, you're running like a marathon or you're connecting, fun ways of connecting. It could be a book club, it could be a group of people that you connect with, that you really enjoy their company. It's that type of energy here. So really feeding your body and feeding your soul is what I'm feeling here. And then we've got the Four of Swords. So remember, this is first quarter. This is the dominant theme or energy, and we've got the Four of Swords coming in here. Kind of an interesting energy. So the Four of Swords, and this makes sense. This is all about, again, listening to, in this situation, listening to your body, resting, recovering. This could also be, maybe you are recovering from an illness this first quarter. Maybe your health isn't as good as it could be, but the Four of Swords is talking about a recovery. So getting better, but needing to take the time to rest and give your body what it needs. This is definitely the energy of slowing down. And maybe you don't want to slow down, but it's slowing down. I will also say, earth signs, be mindful, especially this first quarter, be mindful of accidents. So, move slowly, pay attention to what you're doing, but very much listen to your body. If you're trying to plow through things or push through things this first quarter, it's you'll probably end up with a longer recovery, or being hurt in an accident or something like that. So cancel, clear, delete. We don't want to welcome in that energy. Just be mindful of it. So the first quarter for earth signs is very much focused on befriending your body, seeing your body as an ally, having a lot of fun, connecting with others, feeding your body, feeding your soul, and taking the rest that you need. So very, very interesting. I really like that. So that's the first quarter. Oh my gosh, we got more about food. Second quarter is April, May, and June. This card says organic food. It says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for supporting my desire to consume and use organic products. So this feels like it feels like earth signs, you guys are you're really getting serious about your health, but not just your food, it's everything. It feels like an overhaul of all kinds of products that you're using, the way you're living life, the way you're approaching life. It feels like getting back to the basics, but really making yourself, your body, your environment a priority. I like the organic foods, and it's not just about eating organically. It's really paying attention to what you're consuming, and outside of foods. I mean, this is what you're listening to, reading, watching, the people you surround yourself with. You're really getting very serious about that this year, and I love that. Let's pull 2 to 3 cards, see what comes up for organic foods, second quarter for earth signs. And what I'm hearing is it's about recharging your energy, but also retrieving. They're saying retrieving your energy. So it does feel like for some of you, you've become kind of sluggish because of what you've been eating, and maybe that has brought on, there's definitely something here with foods or consumption of something that is contributing to a physical problem, a physical illness. And maybe you were thinking that it's my age, or it's because I'm too busy, or it's, you were thinking it was something else, but as you get diving into what you've been consuming, you're going to figure out what it is that has been causing you to feel, to have certain symptoms or not feel very well. You're going to figure it out. All right, so 2 to 3 cards here, looking at the second quarter for Earth signs for 2025. I very much like that you guys are being so serious about your health and well-being. So health and well-being is really being highlighted for Earth signs. So 3 cards here. And consumption. They're just talking about consumption. So we've got the Justice card coming in, King of Cups. Ooh, and the Lovers. Look at that. We got some big cards here. So we've got the Justice card coming in, talking about balance, rebalancing. This is the energy of Libra as well. But this does really feel like in regards, I mean, this could be talking about all sorts of things. It could be talking about the justice system. It can be talking about all kinds of things. But what I'm really feeling about this is getting back in alignment with your health, and also with nature, with your emotions. It just feels like everything starts to really line up for you guys the second quarter, emotionally, physically, the way you interact with other people. It's everything's just more aligned, and there's a really nice flow coming in the second quarter. But that's really coming from you guys making yourself a priority this year. We had the King of Cups coming up next. So this feels like diving in a little bit deeper into, now it feels like you guys have a good handle on nutrition, exercise. You've got a good foundation going to heal your body and bring through greater health with your body. It feels like second quarter, you guys are diving a little deeper into your spirituality. What are different modalities that bring you a lot of joy, but also help you. It's going to help with your overall wellness, because everything's interconnected. So is our minds, our emotions, all of that. And I feel like second quarter, you guys are going to be feeling really balanced, and emotionally available is what I'm hearing. So that's a really beautiful place to be in. When we take care of ourselves, we are able to show up differently for others and be in greater service to others. So I really do feel that with this King of Cups. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you second quarter plan a retreat or some type of activity that is more spiritually based, but deeply connects you with others. It just feels very refreshing. There's a very refreshing energy coming in second quarter for Earth signs. I really like this. But this is the King of Cups is all about emotional stability, having a lot of empathy, and also being very generous. And then look at this. We've got the Lovers card coming up. So I will say that if some of you are looking for a relationship, improving a relationship, second quarter, this looks really good because you guys have been taking care of yourself. You've been putting in the work. You are feeling really good, and you have a lot to offer somebody else. And we have the energy of the Lovers coming in. And I really like that with this King of Cups as well. But this could also be you really enjoying your life more. Maybe you've met up with more like-minded people and you're just having more fun. But this could be a new relationship coming in the second quarter for some Earth signs here. The Lovers, this is Gemini energy. I really like this. Second quarter feels really light. First quarter feels kind of serious. Second quarter feels like there's a lot of fun, a lot of really nice light energy coming in. I like that. Let's look at third quarter. Avoid allergens. We're all about the food this year, getting better, getting healthier. The card says, Dear Archangel Raphael, please assist me in identifying and avoiding allergens that may be toxic to my health and happiness. Help me to only crave helpful foods and beverages. I feel like this card is tying into what I was saying here in the second quarter. There's something that you've been consuming or using that is contributing to an illness or depression or something, and you hadn't linked it to something that you were consuming. I feel like this is a continuation of that. But this is also really getting to know you at this point, whatever stage of life that you're in. I feel like you guys are just on a real deep dive to get to know yourself better. You're putting yourself first. You're making yourself a priority this year and getting healthy as possible. In all ways, that's not just your physical body, but in all ways is a major big energy here for all earth signs. I'm feeling Capricorn in particular, but you're really learning what works for you, what doesn't work for you. You're relearning and understanding what you like at this stage of your life. We change all the time. We're not going to stay the same. This could be talking about foods, sure, although I feel like this is talking more about toxic people and situations that maybe you hadn't realized how much it was impacting you. Third quarter, that's going to become very clear, and you're making different choices now to avoid those things. So we're looking at third quarter, July, August, September. We're moving into summer. Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards. What else do we need to know? Angels and guides about the third quarter for our earth signs. What else is going on here? So they're talking about, as you make yourself a priority, you're showing the universe that your health and happiness is really important to you. So you're going to be attracting, manifesting a lot this year, especially it feels like third quarter is a great time to be physically, I mean, we're always manifesting, but it feels like a lot of doors are opening for you in the third quarter. And that's because you are showing the universe that you want more for yourself. You're desiring a different way of living and being. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of big changes that come in. Oh, look, we got the Ace of Wands. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of big changes that come in third quarter, because you guys are making different choices. Maybe you're deciding a career change is due, or you're leaving a relationship or deepening a relationship. Maybe you're deciding where you're living isn't the good place. You're making some big changes here. See, oh, look, Ace of Wands and the Death card. Talk about making big changes. That's definitely what we have going on here. And the Queen of Swords. Holy moly. Third quarter earth signs is going to be big. So let's go through this. You are figuring out what is working for you, what isn't working for you. This feels like an overhaul of your life. And we've got the Ace of Wands coming in, which I love. Aces always bring in new energy. And when we're talking about wands, we're talking about new inspiration, new creative ideas. And this is action. These are new actions that you're taking to improve your life. I feel like you're going to have a lot of energy come third quarter. So perfect timing to make some big changes. So new opportunities coming in. This does feel like an overhaul of your life and the way you've been living. I like that. I like the Ace of Wands, new doors opening. They were talking about that back here too, the new doors opening. And then we've got the Death card coming in. Look how beautiful she is. A major arcana card here. So this really does speak to big changes coming in. And part of some of these big changes that are coming in are probably coming in because you have committed to living a different way. You've committed to your health and well-being. And because of that, the universe has to shift things around to bring your world into greater alignment. That's kind of what happens. So this is also Scorpio energy coming in here, but big transitions and changes that are going to bring in, they're saying a deeper, more meaningful way of being. It doesn't mean that all of the changes are going to be great. What I have been seeing in a lot of the New Year readings, and if you'd like to book a New Year reading, there's still half price until February 2nd. Book a 60-minute reading if you'd like to do a deep dive on your personal year. But what I've been noticing with everyone is July. July is a pivotal month this year. Lots of things are going to shift in July, and we're in the third quarter here. So and then we've got the Queen of Swords. I feel like this card is representing you. This card is representing your energy third quarter, which is really beautiful. The Queen of Swords, and did I say Queen of Wands? I might have said Queen of Wands, probably because of the fire. She does feel like it does feel like a Queen of Wands energy, which is all about your charisma, you know, feeling very confident, having you're just very sure of yourself. And if you have been a person that maybe you rely on outside opinions to help you make decisions in your life, this isn't you anymore. You're very much, you know exactly what it is that you want. You may not know necessarily how to go for what you want, but you're very clear about the way you're going to move forward in your life. But Queen of Swords, she's very honest. She's self-sufficient. She's not relying on anybody. And I'm really feeling that energy coming through for you guys. You're feeling very confident. You are leading your life. I like that, rather than allowing outside forces to dictate how you live. You're making the conscious decision. So beautiful energy. Let's see what's coming in fourth quarter. Divine intervention. I feel like this is very much tied in with the death card that we have here in the third quarter, but divine intervention. It says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for being with, it says insert person's name, and for helping with whatever that situation is. I have faith in divine intervention and I fully accept your guidance now. Divine intervention can sometimes look a little scary at times. Just this is where faith comes in, and where your faith, your trust in yourself comes in. Fourth quarter, we're looking at faith, trust, and trusting that, you know, you've made some big changes this year, and trust that there is going to be a payoff. I do feel like for some of you, this divine intervention is removing people from your life, not necessarily because of death, but this could be breakups. This could be maybe long-term friendships kind of fizzling out, and but it feels like people exiting your life come the fourth quarter. Now, some of these could be because death, but I'm not necessarily talking about that here. It's the world is shifting. You've made tons of different choices this year, and you've gotten really clear about the direction that you're moving in. And earth signs, you guys are just really, you're not backing down. You know exactly how you want to feel. You know the way that you want to live. You may not know all the steps on how to get there, but you've made some big decisions. And sometimes when that happens, those that aren't in alignment, they have to be rearranged. Does it? And maybe they'll come back into your life at a later time. That could always happen too. 3 cards here for divine intervention. Fourth quarter for earth signs. What else do we need to know? I'm hearing stay calm. Stay calm. Don't panic. We've got the Three of Swords. Yeah, so Three of Swords talks about heartbreak, sadness, loss. Um, and that, you know, when people are leaving, it can feel like that. It can feel like loss and sadness. So we've got 4 cards here. So talking about, and divine intervention. I mean, this can also be, sometimes we cling so tightly to things, even though we know a shift needs to happen, but it's just such a big change that there is some sadness there. This could look like, you know, choosing to retire, even though that might be something that you've been looking forward to and offers you a lot of freedom. It's still heartbreak and sadness at the end of that phase of your life. So heartbreak, loss, feelings of loss and sadness coming in. We have the Eight of Pentacles here. I feel like the advice here with the Eight of Pentacles is keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what has brought you to this point. Don't give up, and don't, they're saying short circuit yourself, but this feels like don't sabotage yourself. Keep going. Stick with the things, the habits that you've developed over the year that have really been benefiting you. The Eight of Pentacles also talks about really enjoying your employment, feeling very productive. So despite the feelings of loss and sadness, you're moving ahead. You're gonna keep on going. We've got the Ten of Swords here, and I love that we have this. The Ten of Swords, well, the energy of 10 always brings, it's a completion. It's the end of a chapter and the beginning of the next. Beautiful energy. This is also coming in at the end of the year. So the end of 2025, welcoming in 2026. But this is a new beginning, a fresh start, things looking up. Ooh, look at her. Now, doesn't this feel like New Year's kind of energy? The peachy, goldy colors and the white. I really love that. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles coming in. I really love this energy. Again, this talks about being independent, self-sufficient. All of your financial needs are being met. I really love that. It doesn't feel like anywhere during this year is there a lot of worry or concern about money. And we've got the Nine of Pentacles coming in at the very end of the year. Just you're feeling very appreciative, and you know, this is also the card of self-employment. If you're looking at maybe becoming self-employed, that could be happening towards the end of this year. But this is a great card financially. This is someone that has money, they're well off, all of your needs are met, you don't have anything to worry about as far as finances go. So this whole year for earth signs is very much focused on the body, nutrition, emotional well-being, deepening your connection, how you connect with people, how you connect to yourself, and making yourself a priority. Really beautiful energy here, earth signs. I love this. So blessings on your 2025 year. If you'd like to expand on this reading, we can book a personal one-on-one reading. My info is below. But have a fantastic 2025.